Hi, I'm now going to discuss the results of the match point tournament that I played yesterday. I hope you had a look at the uh, play as it went on yesterday. Uh, the link to that is given below. So if you haven't already and if you would like to, you can click on the link and watch that video first. Uh, if you have or if you would directly like to proceed to the this discussion of results, that's fine too. So the result of yesterday's event was our score was 77%. This event was 31st October 2019 BBO Robo and our rank was 38. Let us see the overall results. As you can see, about 10,700 tables started play, about 9,200 finished, and the rank 38 is within first percent, top 1%, or even top one third percent, which is not bad at all. And then this is the rank of all other players. Now, what are the interesting points on these deals? So, some of these are instructive, some of these probably are uh, not so instructive for an average player. But so, looking at the results on deal 1, deal 3, deal 7, the score is around 70% or so, 60 to 75 or whatever, better than average. Mind you, this field is not a very strong field. There are new players, novices who are just learning the game and they end up doing silly mistakes. And that is why on deal 1, 3, and 7, primarily, that is why our score is slightly higher than average. But the more interesting deals are 2, 4, 6, and 8, and also 5. So, what happened on deal 2? You can see that we played into spade. Bidding was straightforward, nothing special over there. In the play, now a singleton diamond was laid. Sorry, I will come to previous deal. Yeah, next trick, singleton diamond was laid. Time days was taken, and as you can see, we'll click on the double dummy analyzer. If diamond is returned, okay, then the contract just makes. If anything else is returned, the contract makes one overtrade. Now all that I did was to take the precaution of dropping diamond queen under the ace, giving the robo an impression that maybe I started with singleton and not his partner, and therefore the robo shifted, and that is why the score of 91%. Similar thing happened on board 4. Once again, I'll click on this double dummy analyzer and you can see on a club lead, the contract goes down because of a club ruff. Now, I'll show you as the play goes along. Diamond was laid. Still, a club ruff is very much in play. So, I played a small spade and a club was returned. And I played another small spade. A club was returned. And at this point, I dropped the queen. Just the same similar theme to deal number two. And that confused the robo, sort of. Robo gave the jack of clubs to his partner. As you can see, at this point, two rubs are available. I can't come to hand to remove trumps. So from here, if I whether I play diamond or heart, two rubs are available. But I played heart, and the robo, instead of playing a club, played a trump. So this is just a peculiarity of the robo play. Perhaps humans would have done the right thing, both in deal 2 and 4. But the important point is to drop a higher card to give the opponent an impression that your holding is shorter than his partners. Okay, we come to deal 5, which really has an instructive point, and I will go to an option of advancing card by card. And Heart King was laid, and the question was, what do you do on trick 1? So if I had discarded a diamond and one heart ace, I would have had to give an open spade trick. Instead, I discussed this aloud, and instead of winning the heart ace, I roughed in dummy. As you can see, we'll click on double dummy analyzer, and it is important to rough and dummy. You get one overtrick. You get an overtrick if you discard a diamond only if you play club ace and back, because then opponents have to play um, either spade or diamond, and fortunately on this hand diamond ace is with east on the right hand, but if diamond ace were with west, that wouldn't have worked. So the right thing was to rub a small spade, rub the heart with a small spade, run the queen of spades, and when that finish works, run the club to avoid the lead going into east hand. So even if west held the diamond ace, you would have been okay. And that is the reason our score was 91.7%. I clicked on other table and saw that if you just go down and see what happened where players made only 4 spade, the bidding was similar. There was nothing special in the bidding. But when we play this at king, player discarded a diamond, and now of course it would have been risky to play club ace because the trumps are out and clubs could be 3-1. So in this case the player played club, and at this point instead of roughing a diamond, he played spade ace, and by could have roughed a diamond. Diamonds needed to be 3-3. Diamond ace needed to be with east, etc. But the best thing was on trick 1 to rough in dummy with small spade instead of winning the heart ace. So heart ace goes to sleep, but you get an entry in dummy, and that helps you, as you can see. And this player, of course, straight away played a small spade, didn't even play spade ace. So, in order to be able to take black suit finishes, it was important to rub the first trick in dummy. So that is why we got 91% score. Now on deal 6, the bidding everywhere started as pass 1 heart, pass 3 heart. And I discussed this while playing. If 3 heart was to be 12 total points, 10 to 12 total points, then I didn't fancy my hand for a 4 heart contract, especially the trump spots are bad. All the spots are bad, in fact, except the spade 9. And at match points, I didn't want to bid 4 heart. But as it turned out, the robo had 4, 5, 7, 11 high card points with two tens, two nines, a singleton. In any book, this would count as something like 14 to 5 total points with when there is such a big 5-4 fit. But the robos is well limited to 12 total points. I don't know. So I chose to pass. Many players bid 4 heart, and that is why uh, the match point result was only 36%. And last deal, which is extremely interesting, is one club, one spade, two diamond after original pass, and then I ended up in 3 notrum from north hand. And the lead was diamond 6. I won diamond 10, and with 5 club tricks and heart ace and 2 spades, contract assured, I was thinking of making over tricks. So the first idea seemed to be to run the spade jack, and it held. So that was the 10th trick. And then I got to dummy and played a diamond. And at this point, if you click on double dummy, you will see that the contract makes 3 tricks whatever waist backs. If waist backs a diamond, I get a trick with diamond jack. If waist backs a heart, I get a trick with heart queen. And if waist backs the 10 of spades, what happens? And that is the most interesting part. And for that, what we will do is we will go to the option of Hmm, oh, I thought the option of being able to play uh, the cards was available. Seems not to be available, but it's okay. I can describe it thus. So on spade 10, small spade you win ace, and on king of spade, say you discard a heart. And you know what happens? Then when you cash clubs, you reach a position where you hold last club, which is a winner, diamond jack, and a heart. And in dummy, you have two hearts and spade 8. Remember, you cash spade king, discarding a heart. And east holds jack 10 of hearts and queen of spades. And west holds king small of heart and queen of diamond. Now, when you play the club, last club winner that is, east has to hold on to spade queen, so he discards a heart. And now your spade uh, has done its job. You can discard a spade, and then The focus shifts to West, holding King 8 of Hearts and Queen of Diamonds. West is squeezed in reds. So this is a double squeeze. If West backs spade 10, it would be a double squeeze. But Robo is smart in these matters. It figured out that it would be so, and it backed the heart instead. And of course, I played the queen and made 12 tricks. So that was worth 95%. So the overall score was 77% and rank was 38. I'm happy with that. Mm, at this point, I think I will mm, end the discussion of these results. Of course, not before reminding you to please subscribe to the channel, to click on the bell icon so that you get notifications when new content is posted. And please also don't forget to like in case you like a video. Please post your comments and your questions below. I'll be happy to answer your questions, happy to read your comments. I'm always willing to learn. And thank you very much for joining once again. Bye for now.